Well, good morning, welcome back, and thanks for joining us again. As always, do all the usual stuff. Don't need to remind you anymore, do we? Oh, that's better. It's early morning. Lou's here. Well, I say it's early morning, it's not early morning at all. It feels like it's early morning, but it's 9:45. And we're in a different spot to where we left you last week. We're still in Stoke Brewing, and we've just dropped down the first two locks at Stoke Brewing, and we're here because here is going to give us some shade. The sun is more or less right in front of us, so in the next hour or so we're going to be in the shade, and today is going to be getting upwards of about 35-36 degrees, so it's going to be stupidly hot today, and we probably have to do some blacksmithing. Tomorrow is going to be nearly 40 degrees, and then Wednesday it's forecast to rain all day. And obviously this weekend we're heading to Cosgrove for the Cosgrove Festival, and we need stock because we have completely sold out of all our horseshoe items. So we don't make any.
We don't make money.
Yeah, we're not selling any, we're not making any money. So yeah, although it's hot, we're going to have to deal with it. So what are we doing now? Well, we've got some diesel containers. We need some diesel, and just at the bottom of Stoke Locks, Jules Fuels has got one of her boats sat down there, and she's scheduled to go from Stoke Brewing and head down the Grand Union. So we've been in touch with her, and well, Lou's been in touch with her, and we can walk down, take our containers, get some diesel, which means we don't have to move the board out of this good shade on the hot days. So Josie's going to come to the boat and meet us there while we get some diesel, and then we've got to drag the diesel back up there, or rather it'll be me dragging the diesel back up here, which is about a 10-15 minute walk apparently. So that's the plan for now.
I think you might need to take a run up here, Gareth.
Morning. It's been a couple of days since we last filmed. We had the heat wave that came in. As you can see, we was in the shade, so we survived. Just the dogs survived. We got up to about 38 degrees inside the boat. Outside the boat was just phenomenal. We was getting up to about 40 degrees, I think. Excuse me. So we're a little bit behind on where we wanted to be, because obviously this weekend we're at Cosgrove Festival. So I've got the table out, I'm doing some leather work. I've actually got some orders in, because we met up with some subscribers yesterday that are on the way up, and they wanted an order making, so I'm just currently getting on with that. The noise in the background is Louise. She's got the angle grinder out and she's polishing up some horseshoes. So I think if you remember seeing some footage we did of when we was at Willington, She was polishing some horseshoes then, and that's what she's on now. Working hard, or hardly working, not quite sure. But we're going to crack on. We need to get as much made today as we can, and then we need to either set off this evening if we can, or definitely we need to set off for Cosgrove tomorrow, and then we can get in our spot and get set up ready for the show. Right, we need to crack on. Well, good morning again. It's Friday. It's just gone 8 o'clock, and it's time for us to finally move into Cosgrove. We're still at the bottom of Stoke Brewing. We've got a few locks to do this morning. In fact, I think there's about 6 locks in total to get into Stoke Brewing. We've already been allocated a mooring because it's a festival, so mooring isn't going to be a problem. It's crossed. We just need to have a nice leisurely, pleasurely cruise down into Cosgrove, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, our fortunes will continue to turn and our pockets will be lined with gold. Right then, come on. I was just coming to the bottom of the last lock on the Stoke Brewing flight, and just on the other side of this there's rubbish and water. Well, we don't need to get rid of rubbish, we've already done that, but we do need water. There is a water tap just before we get into Cosgrove, but I don't want to go past a water point and leave it till the very last one, just in case there's an issue with that one and then we're stuck for water. Because, you know, we need to make sure we've got plenty water, because we might have boats breasting up with us. You don't know, so you're not going to be able to move. So yeah, we'll get out of here and get some water. Who are you peeping at? Hey, who are you peeping at, River Bobs? I'm Poppy too.
Yeah.
So, good morning and welcome to Cosgrove Festival. It's still early on in the morning, so it has only just got underway, but camera really isn't picking it up properly at the moment. It is building, starting to get busy, so that's promising for the day ahead. But since our kind of bit of a disastrous few weekends of trading, we've had a few changes, so let me show you. So one thing, we now have matching uniforms. How good are them? That took a bit of effort, but I think that looks smart, and especially when we're doing the festivals like this, it makes us stand out that little bit more, so that's good. We've got our new range of cushions out. We have got more coming. Well, this is just a small selection. We've started doing these dog lead sleeves, which, you know, say I need space or nervous dog, you know, I'm blind, things like that. So we started doing them. Obviously we've got our horseshoe items out. We've got our other good sellers. We've got the tea lights and the angels. That's all good. And what you might have noticed is our bunting. And again, if I get a bit closer, we've managed to personalise the white flags with our logo, and the blue and the grey match our boat colours, so we think it makes the boat look a little bit more festive, and people are already talking about it, so it must be working.
About 9 stone, but 2.
Put my belt down. Putting up.
I see that trees are doing a bit.
Yeah, another warning. You've definitely got to definitely.
A bit softer than that. Thank you. Can't airbrush you out of that one. Put wool on it, yeah. There's a big string. Nice, isn't it? Just fine. And something gives me.
I'm going to sit on my crisp.
I'm doing the sandwich all right though.
There's always one, isn't there?
Yeah.
Hi, come to Daisy's Baking Betty.
Strange, I was up that way, I rang the post office and it's an advert for an electric bike. I've been looking at a bait ad in my boat, and it's got on the water.
Well, it's about 4:30, and as you can see, the towpath's getting a bit quieter now. It is quietening down, and yeah, what a fantastic day. We've met some subscribers, which is always nice, and we've had a really good day. Bit too good in that we've running out of stock and sold out of some things already. Yeah, I've been inside making up lots of orders. We've had a run on our sublimation slates this weekend. Well, I say this weekend, Saturday. Which, if you're not sure what they are, these are them. So I think in a previous video we have shown these, but basically what happens is the customer emails us the photograph and we can put them onto slates. So we've got these three, and there's a couple of others as well that I haven't got out on display yet. We do sell them online, so if you're interested, check them out on our website. So yeah, I've been inside doing lots of them, doing some sewing orders. Yeah, just make, and then trying to keep up with remaking the stock we're trying to sell. But other than that, it's been a really good day. I definitely think festivals are the way forward, so the more festivals we can get booked into, the better, I think. Yeah, looking forward to tomorrow.
River Bobs? Come on, are you coming playing? Yeah, go get the snake.
Well, we've had a lovely evening. The guys who organised the Cosgrove Festival also organised a fish and chip supper, or Lou had what do you have? Chicken and chips. So that meant we didn't need to cook any tea. So that was a nice Brucey bonus after a nice day. And it's a lovely evening, so we've sat out on the towpath, just me and Lou. Had a nice meal.
And the 3 reprobates.
And yeah, now these 3 are having a bit of time, having a nice play. And we're all just relaxing. And then we're going to get some well-earned sleep and do it all again in the morning. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning again. Started day 2, Cosgrove, and stock is everywhere except for where it's meant to be. So obviously that's the first job we've got to do this morning. Lou's been up most of the night with bad guts, so she's not a happy bunny today, are you?
No, tired, grumpy.
Tired and grumpy. Just what you want as Chief Head of Customer Services. Now, looking forward to this. Hopefully it could be a good day. Hopefully it should be as good as yesterday. We're going to find out, aren't we? Daisy on Daisy's Baking Butty is knocking out bacon butties, so I think while Lou starts to set up, I'll nip and get one of those, and that might cheer her up a little bit. Will that cheer you up, babe?
Yeah.
Bacon butty and a brew.
Yeah.
Bacon butty and a brew.
KFC would be better.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
She's not right in Ed. Nah, couldn't do a KFC for breakfast. Well, as you can see, Lady Brian is back to normal, and that's the end of day 2 at Cosgrove Festival. And yeah, didn't film anything. It was lovely and busy. We've had another really good day. Spent a lot of time stitching leather orders up and things like that, and in between that and serving customers, we've just not had the time to pick the camera up. It's more important that we earn money than film the odd bit of customer here and there. So that's what we've done. So we're just enjoying a bit of a walk, go and meet the rest of the traders now and see how they've done, and then time for some tea.